Hello, welcome to June 3rd. AIU exits with a profit and goes to the winner's circle. Yes, Red Sweater Guy is back. When you see the Red Sweater Guy who has not been around, that means that this particular stock has paid back all it's owed, and that is IAU. Now, recall IAU, before I get into the details, did not owe any money. AIU was an experiment from trade class at OTA back in March 15th. We ran the scanner and we came up with these parameters that this was also was a sell-off to an uptrend, and we had an implied volatility of 5, which was dangerous. So now we get into the details. We exited with a profit. Yes, 40% in 82 days. That's the big drawback, because that implied volatility really hurt us in trying to get the option. Implied volatility means that the option itself is overpriced, and the price is opposite over price. You're not really supposed to be into the trade, but because we ran the scanner and we launched the trade in class, well, in class, but we set it up in class. The bottom line was I was not going to retreat from it because people were expecting to track this down. So there we are. So we have AIU exited at 40%, 82 days, $82 minus $2 in fee made it $80 profit. And because it didn't know you, it earned its right to go to the Red Sweater Guy, which means it goes to my winner's circle. Okay, so that takes us now to the second in place now. That's SLB at 60%. Yes, that is kind of cool. Yeah, because here's what's going to happen. We are in the Elvis shift. And what the Elvis shift means that we are adjusting our exit rules to control losses, to control the amount of losses, not the amount of numbers, but the amount of itself, the percentage essentially. It's the percentage, right? Now, in excuse me, in Unknown Market Wizards, several traders in there had very tight stops. In fact, one trader actually said that once he got into a trade, he would put a stop at the break even, at the entry point. Well, guess what? We are going to do that because why? Price has cleared the gantry. I mentioned that the other day. When price has cleared, the once candle has cleared EP. So we are now going to go to the stop here on this the high of this the oh, and because we got filled here. So that's another adjustment that has to be worried about. That if you get filled, you have to adjust your 3-to-1 ratio. Yes, unfortunately. You know what? There are open rules on that. I'm going to stick with the old one. I'm just going to go right there. So the high of this candle, well, the entry was right here. The entry was 33.10. So 33.10, I got to adjust this back to that. This is one of the problems with scientists. We tend to get a little bit carried away with our stuff, and then we start looking at changing courses in the middle of the stream. And we got to say, no, no, no. We got to stick to the rules and the discipline. So there we are. So 33.10, that is what's going to happen. So now we're going to come and open up and activate our show orders. And again, for some reason, our show orders is not showing up. So no problem. What we do is we right click here, come to closing order, and go to closing order. There it is. We have the order ticket back. That's what's important. With the order ticket back, and we'll get rid of the staging section, because I'm not crazy about. And we have 3 contracts, SLB, and we're now going to go to GTC. That was probably a mistake. And you go to market, and we're going to go now to the stop, and the stop is going to be now 33.10. We are going to stop at the entry point and set and confirm. And now we're going to put in our 3 stop at entry point because of June Elvis shift. And this is based upon and we'll send it away. And now we got our order ticket there. Now remember, this is based on my readings and we're actually listening. I do audiobooks. I just finished the 3rd passage. I'm now going back for a 4th one. So I'm going to start identifying what traders I'm going to be using as the basis of going forward for the month of June for trading. And then I'll get into another trade book on Audible. So there we are with we got that. We got 3310. That's a confirm. So now we'll go on to KR, and KR also has cleared the gantry. There we are. Now also notice we are now getting 2 and 3 contracts as opposed to one contract for virtually 5 months. We're stuck in the one contract zone. Also, look, we closed at 7,200. It'll be really exciting when we do those numbers. So let's move on here. The other shift is that once price has cleared the entry price, that's the clearance right there, including the wick, we now go to the 37.25. So we're now going to go to 37.25. So I forgot to do the journal on the other side, but I'll take care of that a little later. Let's do this one now while we're here. And we're going to come here, and we're going to come here to the journal and say June 3rd, 3 to 1, and it's now EP exit. EP exit, and it's going to be 37.25. There we are. And we're going to go ahead and grab it. There you can copy, and we don't have to type extra text. And now we'll go to the order ticket. And there it is. Cancel, replace. And we'll come to our gear. And now, because we are a 3 to 1 target, I got to set the 3 to 1 target on SLB, but we'll take care of that. Okay, less than, so right there. I like to put the 1 on top. So greater than is going to be 41, will be the 41.30. Okay, lesson today. And down, the new stop is 37.25. And save and set up and drop in our text. And so right here, you got to read the instructions. If KR is above 41.30, that's the 3 to 1 take profit, or KR is below the 37.25, which is the EP / stop. There we are. And now we'll go ahead and look and send. And check your order ticket. And sure enough, it went through and we are good to go. So there's a lesson right there on the things important about that order ticket. And again, like I said earlier, it's a personal preference. I don't like the bubble there. So I'll come up to the gear and I'll come over to turn off the orders, apply, okay, good. And we are good to go. So if price was to reverse on us, we're going to get out here and our loss should be not greater than 10 to 15%. And you saw some of the losses in the last 5 months were horrendous. Yes. Oh, look, we're almost out of time. Let's go on to the numbers here. We are 7,200. So let's call up our trusty calculator. 7,200 minus the benchmark of 55.33 for a profit of 16.67 divided by the 55.33 as a percentage, and we are at 31.1. There we are. 31.1 is our percentage. Where is the SPY? Drum roll, and there it is. SPY is at 12.5. So we are ahead of the S&P, and we are now double. We are double ahead of the S&P. They're at 12. That's 25%, and we are at 30. So if they were double, but no, they're at 12.5 for the year to date. That's it. That's their position, and that's all they got to show for. So with that said, we'll go ahead and conclude today's report of AIU retiring to the winner's circle with a profit of 40.5 in 82 days. And I thank you very much for stopping by, checking it out. Take care. Bye-bye.